What's happening? It's your boy TVB coming back to y'all with another video. And basically, this is like the first ride of me getting back on this bike after I got freaking hit, which is probably the last video. That I had uploaded. But yeah, man, we back on this freaking bike after that freaking, how do I explain it, like absolutely retarded experience, which I was pretty like upset about at the time being, like literally for like 2 minutes. But after, man, I was just like, it's all good, man, shit happens. But she did freaking run into me, and I thought that there was nothing, that she didn't hit the bike. But some people pointed out in the video, and I didn't even catch it when I was editing the video, that there was a scratch on her car, like going along the side of her car from her hitting the freaking bike. And I was like, man, what the heck? Like, what if that was some different rider that she had hit, who might have panicked in that situation? Because really, as soon as I felt like contact and the bike started shaking, I was just trying to make sure that I wouldn't go down. But man, what if that was some other rider who might have been a little less experienced than me, that she might have cause to go down and then not take accountability for it? That's the part that was like, wow, bro. Like, at least be like, all right, my bad, I didn't see you. But the whole freaking like acting retarded, like it was only like a one-sided thing, that was pretty fucked up in my opinion. Like, I understood that was a girl and she shouldn't be harmed in any type of situation, but man, you literally, like, man, when it comes to riding motorcycles, man, we don't have anything around us. So if I didn't have the skill to keep that bike up and like maintain focus, and I just ended up letting it go and letting the bars go and just basically dismounting the bike unwillingly, that could have ended so bad. Because one, there was a car coming, literally two cars coming at the same time. I got in front. A lot of people were saying that I seen her coming, which I did see her coming, and which is why I quickly entered the street and got up to the speed limit. But literally, she legit, I don't know what it was. She said I didn't make space for her. I wasn't planning on sharing the lane. I don't know if she finds that is legal, that you can share lanes with motorcycles, because we can lane split. But I was in a lane and I planned on going straight, and she tried to literally go as close to the curb as she possibly could, and ended up freaking hitting me basically, which was like pretty retarded. After I looked at the video over and over and over, I was like, oh my goodness, like that was just outright retarded in my opinion. But let's get it, man. I'm about to hop on this freeway. Y'all want to see a wheelie real quick? Personally, in this video, I'm just doing a little store run real quick. Got somewhere to go, a couple of exits down the E-way, and yeah, that's all we're doing, not too much. Just like that, we are here. I know once I get back on the other side of the freeway, I'm gonna be sitting in traffic, but for the most part, we made it off the freeway. But yeah, man, that overall situation, in my opinion, it was actually very dumb. Like I know me personally, I could have prevented it for sure, but I could have went a little faster, but that doesn't change the fact that she was literally going over the speed limit. Like, I was looking at the freaking, I was looking at the other cars in the video, like the cars who were in front of me. I believe it was 2 cars coming. It was 2 cars in front of me and then 2 cars coming behind me, which was the white car that ended up hitting me. And I believe like a gray 4Runner, which the lady was in, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, she just hit me," or something like that. And man, like, what the heck? Like, she couldn't just look for me, man. And I believe this is what she hit that really like scraped her car. I freaking had my foot peg out because I was doing wheelies. If I didn't have a foot peg out, she probably would have ended up hitting me, my bar, or something. But she ended up hitting this right here, and it legit left an entire streak along the car. And I was like, man, what the heck? No way that just freaking happened. But it indeed did just happen. And then she didn't take accountability, like, "No, my bad," or "Yeah, honestly, I didn't see you," or "Honestly, yeah, I fucked up," or nothing like that. She literally said, "I didn't make way for her." And I'm like, what the hell? Like, no way. These are the real drivers that people get, or the real drivers that the DMV give their licenses to. Like, come on now. We gotta do better than that as a whole. And the speed limit was literally 35 miles an hour. And when I was looking at the speedometer before she hit me, I was doing 35 miles an hour, and I sped up even a little more. And then after she got done hitting me, my freaking speedo said like 57 miles an hour. I was like, Jesus Christ, that was a close one. Like, that literally was OD. And it's honestly really funny, like, people commented on the video, and they were like, if me personally, I would have busted her windshield. And I'm just dying laughing reading all these comments. And I'm like, man, that wasn't the entire goal, but I did feel like the mirror was like the least of what I can do. Because in a sense, I could have freaking died if I ended up falling, which a lot of riders do end up falling. But I've been riding for a while, and I've run into multiple situations like this, especially when it's like basically Gsxr error in a sense. But man, like, that shit was too close for comfort, honestly. I'm gonna park over here because I do not feel like waiting for all this traffic. But yeah, for the most part, the bike is A-okay. I haven't really did a deep look at it. I just realistically, all I looked at was my fairings, just to make sure those wasn't scratched, because those are pretty freaking annoying to replace. As man, if you replace one, you gotta replace all of them, depending on where you got them from or what kind of kit you got. But I am A-okay. She did smack the heck out of my leg and my knee, and I was like, dang. But I am A-okay. Nothing's wrong with me. I know all of y'all was like, glad you good. Yes, I am okay. But man, I cannot lie. Y'all in the comments had me freaking dying over this video. I was like, man, y'all are so relatable. Because me, I literally wanted to crash out. Like, what the hell? And especially when she was like, she said that I didn't let her pass. I'm like, no way, she cannot be serious. Like, this had to be a joke right now. But she definitely wasn't joking. But I'll be right back. Let me run in Costco, and yeah, let's get it. So we back at it. Got out of that freaking crowded old store, and since we here, let me bring this up as a topic, man. I made a video like complaining, not even complaining, but just saying how crazy it is for how expensive California gas prices are. Somebody told me to go to Costco, and I simply responded, absolutely not. But there's a reason I say absolutely not. There's nothing against Costco gas, but I don't see myself sitting in a line for over an hour just for some damn gas. And I don't think lane splitting works the same way it does on the highway that it do in the Costco gas line. You will be sitting there for days. But yeah, now we done. All we gotta do is ride back. So that's what we're gonna do. And I don't know how I got my mic adjusted inside my helmet, but whatever position I put it in, it is actually very uncomfortable. Alright. Quick little power wheelie. Some CHP right there. Compared to other states, I know I'll be talking about, I'll be yapping, I'll just be yapping when I'll be at motovlogging, but literally compared to other states, I know this lane splitting stuff is freaking a lifesaver, but nobody talks about how boring it actually is after over the years and years, of course, of doing it, because I've been doing this for almost 10 years consistently, and man, this stuff is draining. But like, let's start a petition to create a different road for motorcycles. That way we ain't got to worry about no cars getting in the way of motorcycles, cutting motorcycles off, killing motorcyclists, and none of that. But realistically, that wouldn't work because, you know, we'd always have those riders. I'm not saying that I'm not one of those riders, but we'd always have those riders for pinning the living crap out of their bikes throughout whatever roadway that they go in, especially if it don't got no cars on it and it's predominantly motorcycle traffic. Oh my god, I just drove behind something and it just smelled like straight, I don't know if it was diesel or what, but it smelled absolutely awful. What's up with these bitches? They speak of no money, but I ain't getting no money. Woo! And just like that, we back. And then I had some people out, so I posted a video on Instagram of the same incident. And they was like, did that traumatize you? I was like, absolutely not. Because I've been riding for years and I've ran into situations much worse than that. And yeah, shit happens. But it didn't at all traumatize me. But I have run into situations much worse than that, and you gotta overcome them just the same. It can ruin you for the moment, but not forever, essentially. Because sitting there just complaining about the situation won't get you nowhere. and how ironic is this that like these situations that I'll be talking about, like even in the last video, it was like so unserious after the fact that it happened. Because right after the fact that it happened, I was back to riding one wheel and doing what I do. But alright y'all, man, that'll conclude today's video. Just a little yap session, just a little follow-up from the last video. Because I know a lot of y'all y'all was commenting. I was like, man, y'all really love these bikes. Like, usually you'll be everywhere you see, you'll be like biker fault, even when it ain't the biker fault. But I'm glad like that a lot of people was able to relate to that video. But with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next upload. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video. Y'all already know every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we keep the upload schedule going. And yeah, I'll catch y'all. Peace.